Hello, and welcome to the Thrive Movement Community Guides interview series. Thank you for joining in as I introduce you to trailblazers in their fields to assist on your journey to thrive, not just survive. These inspiring change agents provide varied perspectives and gifts from their own experiences to assist others to thrive in their lives. I'm Beth Myers, and I'm your host and the owner of Arrival Coaching. I'm a Law of Attraction Empowerment Coach, mentor, and speaker. And this month's Thrive Movement Community Guide series focus is on thriving in your relationships. I'm so excited to introduce you to my friend, business accountability partner, and fellow QSCA coach, Susan Bradley Boartfield. She's been a true inspiration and guide for me. Susan is a transformational coach and leader of Become Empowered Now Coaching, and she's also the founder and owner of Partners at Play. So welcome, Susan. I'm so glad that you can be with me today.
Hi, Beth. Thank you so much. It's really an honor. We talk every week, but this is the first time face-to-face, so I'm excited. Yeah.
Very exciting, isn't it?
Yes, you're beautiful.
Thank you, and you are as well, my dear.
Thank you.
Well, you know, part of Partners at Play, part of the Thrive movement is to really focus on different areas of ways that we can thrive in our lives. And this month, as I said a few minutes ago, is to focus on thriving in our relationships. And you and I both know that and experience as coaches that the relationship is so important when you are in a relationship as a coach and with a client. And we have lots of other relationships in our lives as well. But today we're going to really focus on coaching and I'll talk a little bit about your experiences. So I'd like for you to share with your with the audience today what influenced you to follow your path of assisting others to grow in their relationships with themselves and with others.
Okay, so you know my background, but I was guided to be a coach. It was not a choice, but I was guided by my inner wisdom and guides to become a coach after being bedridden. And during my time at the academy, I coached many coaches, sometimes 6 a day, and I fell in love. I love coaches. They are the most fabulous people on the planet, as far as I'm concerned. And during that time, I found many commonalities with all the coaches. So through that and my connection within, I was guided to create Partners at Play. So, yes.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit more about what Partners at Play is all about?
Yes, well, Partners at Play is a community of heart-centered entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, and light workers. And it's about collaboration, cooperation, and co-creation, right? Together we rise and the whole world shines is our motto. And, you know, I really help a lot of coaches get their message out into the world. When I was coaching the coaches through the academy, one of the commonalities I found that they really had this pull, right? This purpose, this drive to serve others, but they didn't see the beauty and the magnificence within themselves, right? So that was one of the commonalities. Another one was that they felt alone. They felt that their families didn't get why they had to do what they do, right? So I decided while I was guided to create a beautiful space for these coaches and healers to not only thrive, but to really help them build the foundation so that they can bring their message that's so needed to the world.
What a beautiful space that you have created too, Susan. I just love being part of your community, and being with the other coaches that are in and healers that are a part of Partners at Play. And I believe that it is just a much needed space to know that you're not alone and to have that support. And you've helped create a safe, sacred space for coaches and healers to be a part of. And I love your motto, Together We Rise. And oh, I just forgot the other part of it. Susan, help me out with it.
And the whole world shines, right?
Yes, that's right. That's right. So tell me about what you like about your work with the coaches and assisting them grow in their relationships with their clients and their business, as well as with themselves.
Well, I love to, I promote everyone, right? Because I really see their magnificence, whether they see it or not. I can see it. I see how special they are, and I see how important their message is. They're so gifted, right? And they're so talented, and their message is so needed. So I help them shed the shed the layers, so to speak, of untruths, false beliefs, so that they can see their own magnificence, and then from there create. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that creating from that space of belief in yourself. And I love the way you said shed. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion,
Yeah.
to be able to get at the core sometimes of what kind of gets in the way, what blocks us from moving forward. And you've been really helpful with me with helping to move through some of those blocks that I've had with moving forward and continuing to embrace and expand aspects of my business. So I greatly appreciate that, Susan.
Oh, and you've helped me beyond, I mean, we make a great team, don't you think?
Yes, definitely.
So we've been through a lot,
Yeah.
which has led us to now, right?
That's right.
So I don't believe in competition at all. So it makes it easy for me to say, hey, this is my friend Beth, and she's an amazing coach, and she works with mothers and daughters, and this is how she can help you. Hello, world, here she is, right?
Yes, I love that's something that is just embracing really that heart-centered entrepreneur piece. It's about collaboration. It's about cooperation. So I have another question for you, Susan. I know that, there's many experts in the field who will say that success is about beating your competition. And, how do you not believe in competition? And the fact that your Partners at Play was founded on that foundation of collaboration and how you freely promote other coaches and healers.
Well, first of all, there's over 7 billion people on the planet, right?
Right.
And there's like 1.9 billion people on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's plenty to go around. And if you look at history, right, where in order to win, you have to take down your competition, you have to one up your competition, you have to discredit your competition to get that tiny little piece of the pie, right? That's very limited thinking. That's a limited way of being. We live in an unlimited, vast universe where there is plenty for everyone. And for example, you and I are both law of attraction based coaches, right?
Yes.
But you teach the law of attraction in a much different way than I do. So we can say the exact same thing to the same person, but they might resonate with you and not me. If you look at the secret teachers, right?
Right.
They all had the same message, but I only resonated with certain ones
Mhm.
and not others,
Right.
right?
Yes. Yes.
So that's the perspective I hold as far as competition. So it is my honor and my pleasure to shout from the rooftops, the gifts of others, because when I can do that, I'm helping humanity on a much larger level. And that's my legacy.
Yes, yes, it is. And it's being of service to people and being able to touch their lives in a way that resonates. There's that resonation of, people hear different things from different people, like you said, and finding that connection to have that, build that relationship, that trust of being able to be vulnerable. Being able to take risks and try things. And that's really about what relationships are all about. And you've created a safe space and an expansion space to grow into what you desire for your business, for yourself as a coach. And you've created this just fabulous playground for us all to play.
I know, and I want to just stay in there all day.
Yeah.
Right?
Right, right. Well, what impact have you observed from working with coaches and mentoring different coaches with the various programs that you offer and your group or individual coaching?
Wow, that's a loaded question because the results have been incredible.
Yes.
My favorite part is when all of a sudden they see themselves in the way that I see them, because I don't, like when I look at you, I don't see a flawed human being. I see a whole, perfect, and complete spiritual being. And so when they have that aha and they can see themselves in that way, and then just take that truth and bring it to the world, oh, I just get tingles.
Wow, and that creates tingles in the person that you're working with. I can speak for myself. I know there's been several different instances where it's that vulnerability has come through, and you hold me and that emotion in such a sacred and safe place to help me move through that and be able to learn from it, move forward. And you do it in such a loving, beautiful way, Susan. That's just really, I appreciate so very much.
Thank you. And I just love you so much. So when I look at you, I see light, I see love, and I see your spirit within, and I see your desire to help others, create a life that they are thriving and they're happy and they're successful in whatever they choose to do, right?
Right.
So it's all about love.
Yeah, yeah. And I know you bring that to each one of the coaches that you work with and the healers that you work with. And uh, just the energy and the love that you bring to your interactions is so much needed in this world. And I thank you for the work that you do.
Thank you. Thank you. I love it, and I'd love to take all the credit, but seriously, it's by connecting within every day and just following that inspiration that I'm given
Mhm.
to and taking action on that inspiration. So this is where it's leading me along with everyone else. So yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah. Well, Susan, I know you're expanding Partners at Play, and you're currently showcasing members in short videos and helping shine a new light on this concept of doing business. And what's in store for those that are interested in being a part of the group of heart-centered entrepreneurs that you have created with Partners at Play?
Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. So I was inspired to do I was given the inspiration to do the videos because I really want to show the world a new way of being, right? And all of the coaches that are members of Partners at Play are like my family, right? And so I just want to honor them through the videos, first off. But when you become a member of Partners at Play, you're no longer alone. You're no longer behind your laptop at 1 a.m. thinking, I can't do this, right? You are surrounded by love and support, and you're given the tools and the, you're helped every step of the way on first building that foundation, and then by connecting within, and then from that place of your own truth, you bring your message to the world. So I'm really excited because I love the Facebook group, right? I love all the coaches, but not everybody gets to see the messages that I put in there. My intention this summer is to really take it much deeper and really create a very sacred space where the interactions and the communication are freely spoken, and the support within that community is like no other. And that's where we're headed. And so, I do the Facebook thing, but I also mentor many coaches. I also have many, coaches that I talk to on a weekly basis. So my purpose, my job at this time is to help those light workers, to gather them up and just support them in their mission to help others.
And that's so beautiful, Susan. And I see that vision that you are creating, and know that when your unveiling of your total program comes
Yes.
out, it's just going to be amazing, and just a place where people will want to be part of that community of support, collaboration, and lots of different opportunities that are going to be available to Partners at Play. So I'm really grateful that you have created such a wonderful space for coaches and healers and light workers to be a part of. And how can people get in touch with you, Susan?
Well, they can go to my website. It's www.partnersatplay.ventures. And when they get to the website, there's this big, beautiful blue button in the middle that says, yes, the world needs my gifts. Mm-hmm. And for brand new coaches, right, once you're certified, I know you've been there, Beth, and I've been there. We become certified and then we're like, oh crap, I need to be a coach. I don't know how to do that, right? So I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on programs that haven't worked, and I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on programs that have helped me in my own business. So if you're a brand new coach, right, I do help you hang your shingle, right? I help you every step of the way hang your shingle. And then for the more seasoned coach, I just help you become seen. So when you go to my website, there it says open your gifts. So if you're a brand new coach, that will be very helpful for you. And I even know some seasoned coaches that have really received some tips and from the guide that you're given. And then, you know, there's so much more to come in the very near future and happening now. So yes, so I'm really excited.
I'm excited as well, and I'm excited to be a partner in Partners at Play and to be connecting with you. And I have a little inside scoop on some of the things that are coming up, and you definitely want to be a part of that if you're a coach, a healer, or a light worker, and would like a supportive community to be a part of. What is your email, Susan, if people would like to email you?
It's Susan B at partnersatplay.ventures, and that's Susan, SUSAN, B as in boy, at partnersatplay.ventures.
Fabulous, fabulous. Well, it has been a delight getting to interview you today and have you on the July Thrive Movement Community Guides interview series, where this month we've been focusing on thriving in your relationships and really, you know, finding different opportunities to thrive in different areas of different types of relationships. And today we're talking specifically about how to support coaches, light workers, and healers. So if you are fit that category, definitely get in touch with Susan at the contact information that will be at the end of the video. And Susan, thank you so much for being with me today and being introduced to my community and being a part of the Thrive movement.
Thank you, Beth. Much love and light to you. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Much love and light to you, Susan, and to our viewers. Thank you so much for joining in today. And feel free to share this video with others. And don't keep us a secret.